Eduardo Mortara, the championship leader, has aquaplaned off. Oh, they're all off. They're all off.
Formula E heads back stateside in Season 9 as Portland, Oregon hosts Round 12 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship. 13 races have previously been held in the US, each with their own offering of wheel-to-wheel action and drama. There's always something to look forward to when we go across the pond. Our first trip to America saw the one and only Miami E-Prix, with drivers racing in the heart of downtown Miami, Florida. The track followed the coast of the Biscayne Bay with the backdrop of the city skyline, before then racing around the home of NBA basketball team Miami Heat. The shorter 8-turn circuit in the Sunshine State offered plenty of action, with Nico Prost taking the top step of the podium.
Here comes Bird, he's got alongside and he's going to take the lead of the race. Up the inside into turn 5, Sam Bird leads. Glenn will try and get the cutback.
Sam, what's your energy? I didn't get your energy reading.
So down they come into the final corner and Vern pits. So Vern decides to go straight into the pits. Clever.
0.9.
Because that is Sam Bird giving his energy reading as he's trying to overtake.
That's low. I mean, he might have to do a little bit.
4%, 3% remaining. Something's gone wrong with Sam Bird. Has he got too little usable energy?
They've messed the strategy. It looks like they've messed the strategy.
Maybe he was meant to come into the pits on that lap, but he was so busy trying to overtake.
0.1.
0.1%. So that is a disaster for Sam Bird. Prost is looking to the inside and goes through past Daniel Abt into the lead of the race. Almost taps the wall on the outside.
Speed's got to go here.
Abt is going to be fighting back as they come down towards turn 1. Surely this will open the door for Scott Speed, but they're still going to be side by side for the lead of the race. Scott Speed is through into second position. Can he get it stopped? Yes. Prost leads. Speed second. Nico Prost is going to take the checkered flag and win the race here in Miami. Second place across the line for Scott Speed, Daniel Abt in third.
Moving from south to west, Long Beach, California hosted 2 races in seasons 1 and 2. With a total of 40,000 spectators, including some recognisable faces, there was action aplenty. A modified version of IndyCar's Long Beach Grand Prix track was used for this E-Prix, and all eyes were on the infamous hairpin of the final corner, catching a few Formula E drivers out as it has many others in the past.
Now Scott Speed in the wall! The American has crashed! Oh, and that is Charles Pic, and he's spun around, I think it's Trulli. And there's a look up the inside, down into turn 5, through goes Jerome D'Ambrosio, past Nico Prost. And what has happened to Nico Prost here today? Because qualified great, he's going into the back of him there, leaves his leg, braking far too late.
Oh, here we go.
It's a bit of
Salvador
action with,
Duran.
Yeah, Duran and Duval. Oh, is Duran going in the wall here? Oh, goodness me. Oh, chap. Nelson Piquet Jr. exits the final corner to win his first Formula E race in Long Beach.
And the launch.
Perfect launch from both front row there.
Clean getaway for everyone. Trying to jockey into position. Can't go too wide through 1 and 2.
Robin Freight's completely out of control there, going into the braking zone.
Wemmy,
Oh dear.
That was spectacular.
No. There's the pass for the lead.
Right. Seaside
Sandberg
way.
defending. Lucas Degrassi having none of it.
Just looped right by him.
Look at that. Sold him a dummy in the dirty part of the track, and off he goes. Here's the replay of Sam Bird's accident. Just carrying speed and locked there up. Too committed on the brakes. And there we go.
Standing O down in the hairpin as the checkered flag waves. Sweet redemption for Lucas Degrassi, who comes back to take the victory in Long Beach.
The Brazilians ended up dominating there, with Nelson Piquet Jr. and Lucas Degrassi both winning in California. Now from the west coast to the east, a Formula E favourite, New York City. A circuit that never disappointed. We first raced here with a doubleheader in Season 3, which saw the then Virgin team Sam Bird dominate the entire weekend.
5 red lights will come on, and when they go off, we will be racing in New York City. Away we go. Great start from Alex Lynn. Really electrifying start from Daniel App. Watch for the yellow highlights. He's already down the inside, but Lynn is fighting him up to the apex of the corner. Will they make it round? It is so tight. Sam Bird up
he's
to
making a
third.
move, yeah.
And there's the check. That's position change. Now that's exactly what Virgin needed. They needed to be away from Heidfeld and Verne to be able to shuffle their drivers without losing
but Martin,
places.
at this point, we now need to see Sam Bird go.
Has more energy.
Sam Bird is very close.
Because now
There's the
Rosenquist.
move. He's done him.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him.
He's got to get it through the corner,
Got
though.
him for the lead.
Fantastic.
Victory in New York City for Sam Bird, the first man to win a race in the Big Apple.
Oh, move from Sam Bird.
Oh, brave down the inside.
Rosenquist will try the over-under. Oh, he's going to be passed by his teammate.
Is he?
It's your teammate.
Drag
Nick
race into
Heidfeld.
7.
Victory on day 1 and day 2 for Sam Bird, who sweeps New York.
The Brit won both of the races in New York, becoming the second driver to win 2 races in a single weekend, after Nico Prost achieved the same in London the season before. Season 4 saw another New York doubleheader, but this time as the season finale. Coming into the race, Jean-Eric Verne of Techeetah led the Drivers' Championship with 163 points, and Virgin's Sam Bird was second with 140 points. 58 points were up for grabs for the final 2 races of the season, meaning that it was all to play for in the race for the title.
And there is the move. Alex Lynn backing off the throttle and letting Bird through.
He'll let him through right here, yeah.
And that's good play from Alex Lynn. And now here comes Bird. He's going to be up in the 9th position because he's got the inside line on Jerome D'Ambrosio. And he is through on the brakes into the docked loop. So Jean-Eric Verne made a place there past Stefan Sarazan. Going for it, isn't he? Rosenquist covers. Not enough though.
God, look at the dust. Keep your hands on the wheel, old son. Keep your hands on the wheel. Turn coming.
And here's Verne up the inside of Alex Lynn. And that is 11th place now for Jean-Eric Verne. There it is. Jean-Eric Verne up the inside of Sam Bird and through into 10th position. 4 more overtakes and Verne can win the championship this afternoon. So here's a look at how Jean-Eric Verne did it on Nico Prost up the inside. Out goes Verne.
And there we go, the 2 Mahindras had an issue.
And Bird has lost a lot of time and almost goes into the back of Nico Prost there.
Verne going past Lotterer.
Is that the move for the championship victory for Jean-Eric Verne? Up the inside, coming into the dog loop, and now he is in 5th place. Oh, Alex Lynn's in the wall.
Huge shunt. That sums up the poor guy's season.
Oh,
What? Just lost the rear. Oh, that was a massive shunt.
Alex Lynn has said on the radio that he is okay. The checkered flag falls. De Grassi wins an Audi 1-2 in New York. But Jean-Eric Verne across the line in 5th place seals the Season 4 Formula E Championship.
With a 5th place finish, Jean-Eric Verne claimed the Season 4 Drivers' Championship before signing off his championship-winning season with a victory in the final race of the season, holding the lead after an incredible first lap overtake.
And now the Techeetahs go for the inside line. Oh, and Verne lunges in, makes a bit of contact, splashes through a puddle, and leads the New York City E-Prix. The Techeetah into 1st place. A stunning 4th season of ABB Formula E comes to an end with Jean-Eric Verne, the champion, winning.
New York City, we're never going to see it again next year. Continue this fantastic long champagne celebration.
It was deja vu for Jean-Eric Verne in Season 5, as once again he arrived at the season-ending New York City E-Prix in the lead of the championship. This time, 32 points ahead of his DS Techeetah teammate, Andre Lotterer. But things didn't go quite as smoothly for the Frenchman this time around.
All 5 lights are on, and we go green in New York City. It's a pretty decent start from Alex Lynn. He's going to pull alongside Pascal Wehrlein on the run down towards the 1st corner. Verne hasn't got away well. Lynn's gone in very, very deep, and he has secured that 2nd place. Lotterer has come flying in towards the back, almost went into the back of his teammate Jean-Eric Verne.
And you see Sam Bird trying to go round the outside. Oh, and the Dragons get together.
Yeah, the Dragons got together, then Lopez has hit him, and Vern's been hitting all of that. Yellow flags flying down there, and Lotta is facing the wrong way. Massa goes through. Has Vern got a problem? Left rear? Is that a left rear puncture for Vern?
It is left rear puncture, Jack. You're absolutely right, and some damage to the front.
The championship leader has to come into the pits. That's the danger if you're starting in the middle of the pack. And Vern! Jean-Eric Vern! There's chaos at turn 1, and Jean-Eric Vern will not score any points. So Vern goes for it on Massa. He's up alongside. Well, he's wheel to wheel. They bang. Wheels. Oh, and then they... Oh.
Here we go. This is the next bit. The critical bit is where that orange part of the wall is.
Oh, Felipe.
Oh, Felipe, what are you doing?
Oh.
Felipe was lucky. Thank goodness for the halo.
The championship is going to go down to the wire tomorrow. And Sebastian Buemi, with his first win of the season on the streets of New York City, pushes himself, fires himself into championship contention.
An action-packed race saw Vern finish all the way down in 15th, and his lead was cut to just 22 points. Fortunately for the Frenchman, he managed to stay out of trouble in the final race of the season, and by crossing the line in 7th place, he became Formula E's first ever double champion.
Jeff, we have done it again. We have done it again. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Jeff. We have done it again.
After the Season 6 E-Prix was cancelled due to COVID, New York City returned to the calendar for rounds 10 and 11 of Season 7. The first race of the doubleheader came to life with just 7 minutes remaining, as Maximilian Günther took the lead with an incredible double overtake.
And there goes Vern. Vern on the attack for the lead. They bang wheels, and Günther says thank you very much. And Max Günther hits the front in New York City. Cassidy's involved. Degrassi trying to get up the inside of Cassidy, who's gone from the lead down to 4th place. Günther leads. Vern 2nd. Degrassi 3rd. Max Günther through the final corner. The checker flag falls for BMW and Andretti in New York City.
Yes, guys!
Absolute delight in the garage.
Yeah! Come on, because...
In the second round of the doubleheader, Sam Bird won from pole to claim his 3rd ever victory in New York City, which at the time broke the record for the most victories at the same E-Prix, a record he now shares with his current Jaguar teammate Mitch Evans. Rounds 11 and 12 of Season 8 saw our most recent trip to the United States and New York City, and round 11 saw perhaps the most dramatic race in New York City E-Prix history.
Okay, attention all teams, this is race control. Full course yellow in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full course yellow, this is for conditions, full course yellow.
I mean, you can't see it.
Oh, Mortara! Eduardo Mortara, the championship leader, was aquaplaned off! Oh, they're all off! They're all off!
Every one of them!
There's 4 cars off, isn't there? Down at turn 6!
I saw an Envision.
Yes! Cassidy is in! I think Price is going... Oh dear, it's wet. It is wet. Right, here's what happened. Whoa, Cassidy! Oh my goodness me!
Yeah, just...
Oh my goodness me!
A flash rainstorm brought out the red flag following carnage on the circuit with the race leaders. The decision was made not to restart the race, giving Envision Racing's Nick Cassidy his first ever Formula E victory. The second race of the weekend saw a lot less rain, but fortunately for the fans watching in the stands and at home, just as much drama.
Evans to the inside. Oh, he's lost it. Oh, Evans to the Jaguar spins.
Oh, well held.
De Vries does the same thing. And he's straight on and Evans is through. Oh,
Again.
De Vries.
De Vries didn't learn his lesson. He did exactly the same thing.
And the front wing is damaged on De Vries' car. It's wobbling around a little bit. Oh, it's Degrassi. It's Degrassi, and Degrassi's trying to reverse out of the way, crunches against Buemi, and this is a bit of a traffic jam here. Degrassi's been spun around, maybe even by his teammate. They've got going again.
Antonio Felix da Costa took the checkered flag, winning from pole position and celebrating in style. And now heading into our next visit to the US, will the Porsche driver be able to make it back-to-back wins on US soil? Find out in Portland for round 12 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship.